Hello and welcome to this week's Sports Update. I'm Dom Conti. I'm joined here by ETV Sports Director Alex Gabriele, who is the creator of the newest Eastern sports show, Inside Eastern Athletics. Let's take a look.
We're with Inside Eastern Athletics, joined by the Lasto sisters, and this is athletes versus non-athletes. Your athletes clearly being the Lasto sisters, and yours truly being the non-athlete. The game we're playing is how much of a head start do I need to beat one of the Lasto sisters in a race? Here are the rules.
What's the over-under on Alex getting halfway down?
I think that was a great start. I feel warmed up now. I think the next one's mine.
Really?
And butterfly's my stroke.
As I mentioned, I'm joined here by Alex Gabriele. Alex, thanks for joining me. Appreciate you coming by.
Of course.
So tell me a little bit about Inside Eastern Athletics.
So it's basically an independent study where it's a sports talk show, and it's accompanied by segments with athletes that we do usually once a week.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about how exactly you came up with this idea and what made you want to pursue it.
So I'm the director of sports broadcasting here, and I've never been a big fan of watching sports, actually. And every morning I watch First Take on ESPN and a lot of stuff with Jimmy Fallon, like all the games he does. And I kind of wanted to combine all that where, as you know, we do the sports talk show, and that's formatted like First Take, where it's a debate show. Yeah. And then the segments I mix with like just kind of doing goofy games and stuff with all the athletes. And a lot of the smaller games I based on like Jimmy Fallon's show, what he does with celebrities, and all that kind of like background stuff with athletes.
Well, we just saw your promo for the episode where you raced the Lasto sisters and athletes versus non-athletes. Mm-hmm. So how did you come up with that idea for a series?
Well, I can't swim, Dom. And we thought it'd be really funny to put me in the pool with the Lasso sisters because they have some ridiculous amount of records here, and they're just extremely fast. And sports information director Bob Molta, he works with me a lot with this stuff and like tells me what I should and shouldn't do. And we said that segment would just be really funny to watch and also show how athletic these girls are.
Yeah. We'll be seeing more of that in the future, athletes versus non-athletes?
Yeah, we've done that. We just did a volleyball segment where I played volleyball against 4 of those girls. And then the big one we're trying to do later in October is get me on the field with the lacrosse kids.
Really?
Yeah, and surprisingly, like, a lot of people are okay with it. Like, the trainers just were kind of like, yeah, do the concussion protocol. And the coach was like, yeah, sure, come on. So
no restrictions whatsoever?
Not a lot of restrictions.
So what other kind of videos can we find on this page?
On Instagram, you can get a lot of highlights. We do a segment filmed here called This Week Tonight, where it's like a comedic sort of rundown of what happened in the week. And then promos for all the videos that go up on YouTube.
So a lot of highlights, a lot of fun little games. What do we have planned coming up in the near future with this?
Next week, as of now, I know that we're doing a segment with Coach Geithner and Lionel Hyatt from the basketball team where they're going to do like an interview.
Okay.
And but mostly it's week to week. So I get an idea, and then I message my whole staff, and I'm like, think we can pull this off, and then we try to figure it out. So
I can't wait to see that stuff coming up. Alex, thank you for joining me. Definitely looking forward to seeing all that in the future. And we are going to send it back to Chris and Brianna right after the break.